hapo tu kishuka Murang'a stage, kanisa liko hapo. Tuko chini ya huduma ya Jesus for Life Foundation Ministry. Chini ya Askofu Bishop James Maweo, headquarter iko Nairobi, na niko hapa kukutangazia kipindi ambacho kitakuwa kinarushwa hewani kupitia Boss TV kila Jumamosi saa 2 jioni mpaka saa 3. Kipindi hiki ni kuhusu sound doctrine of Christianity, sound doctrine concerning Jesus Christ. Mafundisho ama mahubiri ya mafundisho ya sawa. Maana kwa kweli yote ambaye ako ndani ya roho wa Mungu anajua ya kwamba tuko nyakati za mwisho. Tuko nyakati za mwisho. Ni vizuri tujue tunasikiliza nini na ni kitu gani tunaweka katika maisha yetu kupitia zile vitu tunasikiliza. Kwa hivyo hiki kipindi itakuwa ni mahubiri ambayo yatakufungua wewe na kujielewa kwa nini umeokoka na ukiokoka unafanyika nini. Sound doctrine every Saturday. Karibuni sana.
And those who are born of God, they are like weeds. May you begin to move weeds from today. I say begin to move weeds from today. In the name of Jesus. Lift up your hands and say, I am like weeds. Prophesy over your life, I am like weeds.
Boss TV, where inspiration strikes. Boss TV, where inspiration strikes. Boss TV, where inspiration strikes.
Nine p.m. sharp. You are just in time for the news at 9 here at Boss TV, as we are broadcasting from Boss TV headquarters in Mombasa County. Good evening. My name is Shadrack, Ogega, and I'll be steering you up for the next couple of minutes, giving you all the news stories that have made headlines today. And we begin from DP's Ruto's sentiments as far as the ruling of the BBI is concerned. And the Deputy President William Ruto has lauded the judiciary through the courts, on which on Friday ruled that BBI is null and void and its processes were unconstitutional. DP Ruto, who spoke at his official residence in Karen, Nairobi, said that the people have won, the Constitution has also won, ruling that the whole process of amending the 2010 Constitution through the BBI was unconstitutional and as well as unlawful. Here is DP Ruto speaking earlier today.
What decision reaffirms that Kenya is a country governed by the rule of law, not the rule of men, where the Constitution and the sovereignty of the people are supreme and not the political elite. However, no one has lost and no one has won. It is a win-win for both the people and the Constitution. The people have won, the Constitution has won, and the rule of law has prevailed. I laud the courage of the judges who have bravely defended the Constitution. In this spirit, it is time for us, especially the political class, to set down our battle standards and shed our partisan armor and unite in actualizing the aspirations of ordinary citizens. It is time for us to join hands and pursue the priorities of Wananchi with the same urgency, vigor that has been dedicated to the BBI. We must make up for all the time lost, resources spent, and opportunities foregone in the knowledge that time is of the essence. For truly, it is never too late to do the right thing.
Looking into matters of education, the Ministry of Education has been asked to intervene so as it may find a lasting solution to the ongoing internal wrangles at Technical University of Mombasa. According to a group of scholars in the coastal region, accompanied by the Coast Communities Caucus, if this won't happen, then there may be dire consequence in the affairs of the institution. Our very own reporter Joy Kaleche Mutisia has filed that report.
The union makes us strong.
Speaking under the auspice of Coast Communities Caucus outside Masjid Al-Huda in Sparky area today, they accused the university academic registrar for frustrating university's vice-chancellor, Professor Leila Abubakar, by pushing for welfare issues, yet they have their malicious agenda.
Wasimamizi wetu na baraza la chuo waangazie na wachukulie masuala haya kwa uzito, kwa sababu wazungu wanasema wana interfere na peace of mind ya wafanyikazi hapa. Watu wanaona kuna wengine ni bora zaidi kuliko wengine. Sasa sisi kwa sababu tunawasimamia wote, kuna wale waliowekwa katika huo mpango na wale ambao hawakuwekwa ambao ni wengi. Sasa sisi tunasema hili lote lisitishwe, haki za watu wote ziangaziwe, kwa sababu sisi sote ni wafanyikazi wa pali pamoja na haki zote zetu lazima zisimamiwe na zitekelezwe kikamilifu.
The registrar has also frustrated several students from getting their academic certificates despite them clearing with the institution.
Cost. Tunazungumza kama watu wa kutoka Pwani, wa mwambao wa Pwani. Twasema taasisi zetu ni lazima tupawe nafasi sisi wenyewe tuziendeshe. Registrar huyu akiondolewa, lazima aletwe mtu wa kutoka Pwani, kwa sababu watu wetu ndio wanaojua shida zetu. Hatutaki kuletea watu kutoka sehemu nyingine, kwa sababu taasisi zote huko nje wanafanya kazi wao. Basi na hata hii taasisi moja iliyoko kwetu tulijenga sisi wenyewe kwa pesa zetu, ardhi ni ya wakfu, leo tuletee watu kutoka sehemu nyingine. Hii si haki kabisa. Hii ni dhulma na hatukubali dhulma.
Technical University of Mombasa staff members led by union member Denise Alo Otieno, who is the UASU chairperson, highlighted that if the institution does not address the grievances, they will be forced to intervene in court or paralyze learning through a strike.
Does not respond to us is that we will take further action, and they are open. One is to go to court. Two, we can also ask for actually a strike, which is not what we are interested in. We are interested to resolve these matters amicably. For example, there are matters which are immediate and affects our members. These are university where people have not been promoted for some time. And on matters of promotion, it was done in a haphazard way. It was actually shrouded with secrecy. Some people left out. Some people actually secretly being involved and being shortlisted. And therefore, we are requesting the university to make sure that all the people due for promotion, all the staff, should be given right actually to apply. That one in our law violates the law of expectation, where an individual who is an employee prepares himself, gets all the credentials, all the papers, and expects to be promoted by the employer. And if this person is not promoted, it actually makes this person to be demoralized. We are therefore calling the university to act appropriate.
For Boss TV, I am Joy Kalechemoti.
Ministers of Education, let's cross over and borders to Voi, Taita Taveta County, and the High Court in Voi has acquitted Muhuri activists who were arrested and charges of organizing a protest without relevant permits leveled against them. The activists were protesting against poor service delivery and condition of the Voi Hospital in Taita Taveta County before being arrested and presented before a magistrate at Voi Court.
Wanamtatiza mtoto wangu ambaye atembei kwa muda mrefu. Kumleta hospitalini ashughuliki na mtoto wangu amevunjika mguu hivi. Kumleta kila baada ashughulikiwe. Mimi nachoka hii hospitali haina matibabu, hata plaster. Hakuna plaster ili mguu wake unyooke.
Tafuta haki tunanyimwa. Hata hizi kutoka polisi sasa hivi. Kwanza utamzima tuko polisi, kupigwa tuko ndani. Tunashangaa sisi kwa nini wanacha na gani? Tumeshindwa sisi tumetafuta haki leo. Si haki kwa nini serikali yetu yani ni watu kumeandikwa nchini Kenya, yule mnyonge hana haki Kenya.
Madawa hospitali hakuna chio ambacho kinaendelea katika hiyo hospitali. Manasi pia wamefungiwa. Watoto tunaua watu wawili wamekufa hapo ndani ya masaa 12 kwa sababu hakuna oxygen ndani ya hospital. Na tumeshikwa hadi tumeharasiwa hadi mpaka sasa hivi tumetoka ndani. Ni harassment tu ya hawa maskari ambao wako hapa Taveta.
Section 90 ya County Government Act ambayo inasema wazi kama watu katika counties wanasumbuliwa na matatizo, wanaweza fanya referendum wenyewe kama county watayasuluhishaje. Sisi tunasema hivi, tunataka tuwe na hiari, wananchi wapewe hiari Taita Taveta County. Wanataka hospitali iendelee kukaa na county government waifanye mbovu vile ilivyo, ama irudishwe kwa national government.
Let's now look at international stories, and we begin all the way from Kabul in Afghanistan. And efforts by Commonwealth countries to deport citizens from Afghanistan still continues, with the United States managing to rescue close to 7,000 people since August 14th till now. This comes in the wake of protests in the streets of Kabul, where protesters waved national flags against the Taliban Islamic extremists. Even as this happens, the United States has warned its citizens to avoid Kabul airport amid continuous chaos outside the terminal. In a security alert issued on Saturday, U.S. citizens have been asked to stay away due to potential security threats outside the gates, and only those individuals told to make the journey by a U.S. are the ones who are supposed to do so. After it was taken over there by the Taliban group. And of course, that is quite a developing story in the world. We'll be seeking also to find out as it comes along. But now shifting gears and looking at the COVID-19 numbers in the country. And in the last 24 hours, Kenya has recorded 1,286 new cases, COVID-19 positive cases, out from a sample size of 8,310, bringing the total number of confirmed cases in the country to 228,363, as you can see on your screen. And of course, that has brought about the positivity rate to 15.5%. Unfortunately, today also 32 people have succumbed to COVID-19, bringing the total number of people who have died as a result of COVID-19 to 4,467. But it's quite a hope and relief in the country, simply because 1,942 people have had to recover from COVID-19, bringing the total number of recoveries in the country to 211,781. 19 numbers. Unfortunately, we've come to the end of our bulletin tonight, but just a reminder, you keep on maintaining the health protocols set aside by the Ministry of Health in combating the COVID-19 pandemic, which continues to ravage the country. And remember to sanitize as much as often, put on a face mask, as well as maintain a social distance if you have to go to a crowded place. Have yourself a good night from me, Shadrack Ogega. Let's do this again next week, same time, same place. I wish you a fabulous weekend. And don't forget, as I'm walking out of the studio, we'll be joined by the other crew, that is the Club Sato crew. They will have lots of entertainment to service you with. So they've got you covered in terms of the entertainment, a full list of playlists, talk about all the musicians and artists. They will have to tell you all that, so you're gonna stay tuned for that. You can also catch them live on our YouTube channel, as well as on our website link for those of you who are on diaspora. See you next week, same time, same place. Goodbye.
viongozi